Imagine standing in the middle of a noisy world where everyone feels compelled to share everything: future plans, personal struggles, and even fleeting emotions on social media. Then they wonder why they feel drained, judged, or even betrayed. But here's a simple truth: not everything needs to be shared. The art of keeping some things to yourself, like guarding priceless treasures, is one of the most undervalued skills today. It's not about secrecy, it's about protection. Protecting what's important, sacred, and personal. Because not everyone deserves to know everything about you. Oversharing doesn't just leave you feeling exposed, it can also lead to wounds that are hard to heal when your truths are twisted or misused. In this video, we're diving into 7 essential things you should keep private in 2025. It's not about hiding. It's about preserving your peace, your self-worth, and your biggest dreams. These are the treasures of your life, and knowing when to share and when to hold back is key to living intentionally. Ready to uncover the power of privacy? Let's get started. 1. Don't share future plans. Imagine you've just come up with a big idea, a plan you believe will change your life. You're excited and start sharing it with friends, co-workers, or even casual acquaintances. But instead of receiving support, you're met with doubts. Are you sure that'll work? Or do you really think you can pull it off? These comments, whether well-intentioned or uninformed, can plant seeds of uncertainty in your mind. Instead of staying focused on action, you find yourself second-guessing everything. Future plans, like fragile seedlings, need protection from the storm. Sharing them too early exposes them to criticism, potentially sapping your motivation and clouding your focus. Big dreams require space to grow, and not everyone will understand your vision or cheer you on. In fact, some might even hope for your failure. Take the story of a friend of mine. He once dreamed of starting a unique coffee shop. He shared his idea with a group of friends during a casual gathering. One scoffed, "The coffee market is oversaturated. How will you compete?" Another joked, "You've never run a business. How can you succeed with something this big?" Instead of feeling encouraged, he began to doubt himself and eventually shelved his plan. Years later, when the market shifted, he regretted not trusting his vision. Stoic philosophy teaches us, what others think doesn't matter as much as how you act. Keep your plans private until they're robust enough to withstand scrutiny. Let your actions speak louder than your words. By staying focused and avoiding distractions from unhelpful opinions, you'll create results that are undeniable. Success doesn't need to be flaunted because when it's achieved, it speaks for itself. Keeping your plans private isn't about secrecy, it's about protection. When you choose not to share, you retain control, free to experiment and adjust without external pressures. Think of each step you take as a puzzle piece. Revealing the entire picture too early not only spoils the surprise, but can also sap your determination. So, how can you practice this? First, be selective about whom you share with. If you truly need support, turn to those you trust, people who offer constructive feedback or expertise. Second, set boundaries for yourself. When is it appropriate to talk about your plans, and when should you stay silent and focus on execution? Finally, remember that success doesn't need immediate validation. True achievement lies in mastering the journey, not in receiving applause along the way. As we move into 2025, let's learn to safeguard what matters most. Your future plans are more than just a list of goals. They are reflections of your dreams, vision, and effort. So let them grow in silence, and when the time is right, let your results speak louder than any words ever could. 2. Keep financial details private. Money is a sensitive subject, and sharing your financial details with others can lead to more complications than you might expect. In Stoic philosophy, self-control and safeguarding what truly matters are the foundations of a peaceful life. Financial information is one of those things that deserve careful protection. Money isn't just numbers in your bank account. It represents your effort, time, and sometimes even your sacrifices. Imagine sharing a recent investment success story with a group of friends. One listens with admiration, another feels envious, and a third assumes you're so well off that you can help them financially whenever they need it. Before long, you start receiving loan requests or unsolicited investment advice. A friend of mine experienced something similar. She mentioned her bonus at work, and soon after, a colleague asked to borrow money, assuming she was flush with cash. When she declined, the colleague turned against her, spreading false rumors that damaged her reputation. This doesn't mean you can't talk about money with anyone, but you should think carefully about who you share it with and why. Why? Because finances can easily become a source of misunderstanding, envy, or even exploitation. Revealing too much information opens the door to unnecessary opinions or worse, plans to take advantage of you. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. While you can't control how others react to your financial situation, you can absolutely control the information you choose to share. Keeping financial matters private helps you maintain your peace of mind and avoid judgment or undue pressure. It's not about secrecy or isolation. It's about respecting yourself and the hard work you've invested. So how do you put this into practice? First, set clear boundaries. There's no need to share the specifics of your salary, account balances, or personal financial plans with anyone except those who truly need to know, such as a trusted financial advisor or close family member. Second, practice restraint in casual conversations. Sometimes a polite smile and a response like, "I'm doing well, thanks for asking," is enough. By keeping your financial details private, you shield yourself from unnecessary risks and maintain focus on your more significant goals. People who genuinely care about you will value you for who you are, not for the numbers in your bank account. Remember, finances are an essential part of life, but they're not everything. By keeping these details private, you not only protect yourself from negativity, but also assert your worth through your actions rather than words. The next time you feel the urge to share details about your income or financial plans, pause and ask yourself, does this truly add value to the conversation? If the answer is no, choose to keep it to yourself. 3. Family struggles should stay private. Family is a sanctuary, a safe haven we return to after life's storms. Yet, even within this sanctuary, conflicts and challenges are inevitable. The key isn't about whether your family has problems, but how you choose to handle and protect those issues. In Stoic philosophy, keeping family struggles private isn't just about shielding yourself. It's about safeguarding the bonds and mutual respect within your family. Imagine you have a friend named Sarah. Sarah often shares her family's conflicts with everyone, friends, co-workers, even strangers on social media. At first, people sympathize and offer advice. But over time, her stories become a topic of gossip. The image of her family shifts from being a warm, supportive unit to a drama series. This not only erodes trust among her family members, but also leaves Sarah feeling more isolated than ever. What can we learn from Sarah's situation? That family doesn't need to be perfect, but its struggles are personal and shouldn't become public property. Sharing family issues with outsiders doesn't just expose vulnerabilities, it diminishes the value of familial bonds. This can lead to mistrust, feelings of betrayal, and even long-term damage to family relationships. Stoic philosophy emphasizes self-control and focusing on what we can manage. You can't control how others react or judge your family's struggles, but you can control how you address and contain them. Keeping these matters private doesn't mean enduring them alone. If issues become overwhelming, turn to those who can genuinely help. Family counselors or trusted confidants who won't judge or exploit your situation. By keeping family struggles within the family, you create a safe space to work through challenges together. This fosters trust, respect, and hope. Think of your family as a strong tree with roots deeply embedded in the soil. If you continually expose and disrupt those roots, the tree loses its stability and becomes vulnerable to storms. So how can you protect family struggles without letting them drain you? First, keep these issues within a small circle of people who can actively contribute to solutions. Second, approach these challenges with the intention of building, not blaming or seeking external validation. Finally, remember that every family has its unique story, and you have the right to keep that story private. When you keep family issues to yourself, you shield your loved ones from unnecessary judgment and, in turn, affirm their value. This act of privacy builds a foundation of trust, reinforcing the idea that, though imperfect, your family is worth protecting and cherishing. By doing so, you ensure that your family remains the solid foundation it was always meant to be. 4. Secrets trusted to you. Secrets are among the most precious gifts someone can give you. They represent trust and confidence, values that Stoic philosophy deeply emphasizes. When someone opens up to you about their worries, dreams, or past, they're not just sharing their story, they're entrusting you with a piece of their heart. So, what will you do with that gift? Imagine a friend named David. One day, David confides in you about struggling with feelings of inadequacy at work. He chooses you because he believes you will listen without judgment. But if you betray that trust and share his struggles with others, you don't just break his confidence, you wound him on a profound level. A secret exposed becomes a heavier burden, not just for the person who confided, but for everyone involved. Stoic philosophy teaches us that integrity isn't about what you do when others are watching. It's about the actions you take when no one is looking. Keeping someone's secret isn't about earning praise. It's about demonstrating your character. When you protect a secret, you're not just respecting the person who trusted you. You're strengthening your bond with them and deepening the relationship. Modern life makes safeguarding secrets harder. Social media, casual conversations, and group chats can quickly turn private matters into public discussions. But ask yourself, how would you feel if your most vulnerable story became gossip? Losing trust isn't just painful, it's profoundly damaging. So, how do you protect the secrets entrusted to you? First, treat every secret like a seed planted in the garden of trust. It's your responsibility to nurture that garden and shield it from the storms of curiosity or carelessness. Second, remember that keeping secrets isn't just about the other person. It's a reflection of your values and personal integrity. Lastly, create a safe space where others feel comfortable and secure in sharing their truths. Honoring someone's confidence doesn't just make you a reliable friend, it brings peace to your own life. You won't carry the anxiety of having shared something you shouldn't have. More importantly, you'll realize that this silence strengthens you, fostering maturity and self-discipline. Each secret you protect builds trust and reflects the essence of who you are. It defines not only your relationships, but also your character. As Stoics often remind us, actions speak louder than words. Be the guardian of secrets. When you do, you're not only safeguarding others, but also affirming your own values and integrity. 5. Your health is personal.